And Steam, what's up, y'all? Sorry we're late. super late. And I still got 2 more videos after this one. Loading. Just want to let y'all know, this is the recap for the, I'm trying to remember, Friday Night Lights League. And once again, this was a gut-wrenching loss. This went down to the Monday night game, and I thought I had this one in the bag. I don't even know what happened. I'm looking at it. Yeah, I mean, I have an idea what happened. Big one. But regardless of the fact, it was a bad loss. Whatever. We'll get into it. So I did lose, like I said, 122. Excuse me. I did lose, like I said, 122 to 128. Now, I started Kyler. You guys already know. Kyler's a goon. Freaking baller. He ended up having a 44-yard rushing touchdown, which kind of saved him. He had an early throwing touchdown, and I think he did pretty good completion. I don't remember what it was exactly, but he ended up finishing with 20 points, so I'm not mad at that at all. Went against Baker. Baker has been balling. Baker dropped 27 burger. Me and some of my boys actually had a discussion yesterday about who would your MVP be right now, and one of my boys said Baker. Personally, I think Goff. Goff is looking absurd, but I can see Lamar. Mahomes is second in the voting, which is wild to me. Love Mahomes, but it's not this year, bro. It's very apparent this isn't the year. Anyways, getting off topic. So, Garrett Wilson. Scared on what's going to happen with Garrett Wilson, if I'm being honest. He had a decent showing with Devontae. Devontae looked like he just wasn't ready, in my opinion. I feel like next game, Devontae Adams is going to come out firing, which scares me because already Garrett Wilson wasn't the main target. He wasn't the first look. He wasn't the first read. So that's kind of terrifying. He got like 9 targets, 5 catches. He finished with 13 points, that's what he was projected to do, so I'm not necessarily mad at it. 13 is good. Double digits, higher than 10. It's just those 30-point games, they're gone. We gotta be realistic right now, and that's not gonna happen anymore. At least going forward. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is a goon. I'm not understanding how you're only getting 17, because in my opinion, bro, you should be getting way more than that. But I'm talking a lot of mess right now. Jamar is a monster. Always open, always breaks out. Short gains, long game is his pause. The deep ball is his game. But anyways, so this is where the matchup swings really good. Well, I guess really bad if you look at it in my situation, my POV. Tank Dell. Man, I thought Tank Dell was in line for another great performance. Still no Nico Collins. CJ Stroud's a monster. So I was looking all for it. And then who they play? Green Bay. Green Bay has a good defense. But regardless of the fact, 0 points, bro. 0? That hurts a little bit. I'm not going to front Tank. I mean, and you went against Jameson Williams, who got 0.60. So, I can't even say, oh, I lost because Tank gave me 0. Because Jameson Williams gave him 0. So, Bijan, shout out to Bijan. Shout out to Atlanta. Great game. Love the environment. Love the vibes. DK put a hurting on me in a different league. JSN sucked ass for me in like 3 of my leagues. But Bijan was awesome. Man, the Atlanta Stadium, I'm going to show you guys. The Atlanta Stadium, it really started to clear out at the end. Not even at the end, like late third quarter, I want to say, if I'm remembering correctly. But it went from a packed house to fans leaving left and right. And Seahawks were chanting like crazy. It was wild to me. I'll show y'all. I got a little clip of it. Nothing too wild. But anyways, Bijan. Monster performance, 23 points. I appreciate you, bro. I fully expect this to continue going forward. In reality, I was going to say if you can do something more, but you're doing it all. You're catching, you're breaking tackles, you're juking people. shout out, Bijan. I ain't got much more to say on that aspect, man. But damn, Jahmyr Gibbs. You're a goon, kid. You're a monster and you're fast as hell. Why'd you have to drop 32 on me, though? Here's why. And that's wild. Like I said in the last video, everyone wants a piece of the Lions offense. You have Jahmyr Gibbs. I wouldn't have played Jameson Williams. Oh, I just realized this is against Haktua. It's my dog Chad. He's actually in another league, in the other league that I'm in. If you're not first, you're last. He's actually the commissioner of that league. And I played him that week. I beat him. Told him to slide. He didn't want to slide. I just realized that I could have told him to slide for this one. But this one is on me. I'm, again, super late, super behind. Supposed to already have all these videos posted, and I'm still recording and editing. Regardless, back to the matchups. A-Chain, 10 points. I was expecting more, to be honest, but with how the Dolphins are looking, I'm not even mad at you. Like, I get it, bro. Aaron Jones, 20 points. Man, you balled out, dog. And you're continuously still balling out. It's actually Friday right now. Aaron Jones balled out last night again. Shout out, man. Zach Ertz with 14. It's funny, if you take Zach Ertz and you take Sam Laporta and you say, hey, one got 350 and the other got 14, you would have definitely have flipped that. You would have definitely have been like, well, Zach Ertz got 3, Laporta's for sure 14. I appreciate you. I mean, it didn't really matter. Wow, I just realized again, I went against Brandon Ayuk. He only dropped 4.30, and I had Brian Robinson with 13. So how the freak did I lose? Where was my sore spot? He had 2 sore spots, 3 sore spots. Trying to remember here. We're going to backtrack a little bit. Yeah, my defense did better than his defense. My kicker did better than his kicker. 3... It was really that Aaron Jones. That was the match. That was the mismatch right there. Oh, man. Well, that was that hands team. If we're looking at the kickers, though, I'm actually going against Tyler Bass. And just to keep going with the formation of how it's been going in my other league, Tyler Bass got outscored by a random kicker. Shout out to Matt Gay. I ran with Cincinnati's defense over Cleveland. This is... the game Deshaun got Achilles ruptured. Hope you get better. You're trash. I don't want to sound like a dick in these videos. I don't want to say you're trash or you're playing horrible, bro. Not a big fan. Not a big fan even with all the allegations, man. Phew. Every female is going to be holding their breath when you come in for your rehab and they're like, oh shit, it's time for Deshaun's massage. So my opponent played Buffalo against Tennessee. That's a great-ass matchup, too. And we already see Buffalo put up 13 points. So all in all, it was pretty evenly squared throughout. It was that Devon A-Chain and Jahmyr Gibbs mismatch that really smashed me. Man, that really sucked. So then if we're looking at the bench, and again, I lost 122 to 128. Right there, man. I thought this was in the bag, so it's a little bit of a gut wrench. And I think what hurts the most, too, is my stupid ass. I had Tank Bigsby in my flex, and I took him out of my flex, and I played Robinson, which I would do every time of the week. I'm sorry. Robinson is a far superior player. But Tank dropped 23, and Robinson dropped 13, so, I would have won if that was the case. Cooper Kupp was out. He just came back. Shout out, baby. DJ Moore was on a bye, and Brandon Aubrey was on a bye. Brandon Aubrey is now, like, something's wrong with him. He might miss this next game, so I might just drop him. I can't just keep holding on to a kicker. But I went on my opponent's bench. Trash. JSN. You guys already hear me talking about him enough. I've picked him up and dropped him in more than enough leagues. He's killing me. Josh Downs. That sucks, man. Josh Downs is a monster. I actually like him a lot. I don't know. A point. And Nick Chubb, the resurgence. 10 points back in his first game. He looks like he's going to be back to being that monster that he was 2 years ago. Or before the injury. But at the end of the day, hands team, that's it. looking at the league right now. I'm 4-3. Well, I'm in third place with 838 points. That is a third highest scoring in the league. We're shooting for 5-2. 1 and 2 are both 5-2, and me number 4 are 4-3, and everybody else is not everybody else, but almost everybody else is 3-4. Wow, that's shifty. But we're definitely gonna shoot for that first round bye. Should come pretty smoothly. All right, Hands team, go ahead. Let's get these dubs.